Let's understand the basic tools of hairdressing. This is a cutting scissor. It has two main parts. One is the blade that's used for cutting, and second is the pivot. The pivot requires adjustment and cleaning from time to time. This is a cutting comb. It has two types of teeth. Fine teeth are used for high tension combing. Wide teeth are used for low tension combing. And the separate tooth, which is given at the starting, is used to take out clean sections and partings. These are crocodile section clips. These are called crocodile section clips because they have teeth which are shaped like teeth of the crocodile. These clips can easily hold big sections of hair. This is a water spray bottle used to keep the hair of the client damp and wet during the haircuts. This is a wire comb mainly used in highlights, but it's also used to take out neat sections. Hairline is the boundary line of hair growth. Starts from center of the forehead and it follows through the temple, through the nape of the head, and back again through the other temple to the center of the forehead. Center of forehead. It is the point on the hairline directly above the nose at the center of the forehead. Top of the head is the highest point on the head shape. How do we get to know where it is? We slide a comb touching the scalp, and the point at which the comb directly points towards the ceiling, that point is the top of the head. Nape area is the area just below the hairline at the back of the neck. If you put a crown on the head, the area enclosed by the crown is the crown area. It's basically the curvature of the head shape where top and sides meet. Occipital bone is the bone protruding out at the back of the head. If you feel the shape of the head, at the back you will feel there is a bone that is protruding out. That point is called the occipital bone. Temple area is the area just in front of the ear, and this is the forehead. Recession. This C-shaped hairline between the temple and the forehead is called the recession. It's called recession because the hairline starts to go back, the hairline starts to recede from this point. Recession has three parts: high, mid, and low recession. Parting is a line connecting two points. A section is an enclosed area. Profile parting. It is a straight line that starts from center of the forehead, passes through top of the head, and connects to the center of the nape. To take out the profile parting, we will use the separate tooth of our cutting comb and we will draw a straight line on the head. We start from the center of the forehead, run our comb on the scalp, passing through top of the head, till the nape. Now we can separate the sections and clip them separately. Profile section. This is a 1 to 1.5 inch wide section starting from center of the forehead, passing through top of the head, connecting to the center of the nape. We take ½ inch on the right side of the profile. Next parting is ½ inch to the left of the profile. This section in my hand is the profile section. Radial parting connects the top of the head to top of the ear on both sides. So it starts from top of the ear, passes through top of the head to the other side of top of the ear. This is the radial parting. Radial section starts from top of the ear, passes through top of the head to the other top of the ear. It's a 1 to 1.5 inch wide section. This is the radial section. Classic 4 section is obtained by creating a profile parting and a radial parting. Neat partings and neat sections are the basics of every haircut. Tying the hair in a neat bun is very essential when you're working on a client. It represents the neatness of your work. These 4 sections are called classic 4 sections. Horseshoe section, it starts from the recession. It can start anywhere in the recession, high, low or mid, and it connects the same point on the other recession. So if it's starting from high, it will connect the high. If it's starting from mid to mid, low to low. It starts from recession, follows the curvature of the head and passes through any point between the crown and top of the head. I will join the mid recession to take out the horseshoe section. A vertical parting is perpendicular to the floor. It means it's standing on the floor. This is a vertical parting. A horizontal parting is sleeping on the floor. That means it's parallel to the floor. This is a horizontal parting. Diagonal back parting, it's high in the front and as it goes towards the back, it is low. High in the front, low at the back. Diagonal forward parting. Diagonal forward parting is high towards the back and low towards the front. High at the back, low at the front. Let's see how these partings look from the back. Diagonal forward. As we go towards the face, it's coming low. High towards the back, low towards the front. So it's A shape at the back. Diagonal back, high towards the front and low towards the back. So it's V-shaped from the back. Pivot is a stationary point anywhere on the head. It can be at the top, at the front, and the sections spread out from that one point. The sections are normally triangular. It's just like the slices of a pizza. This is the first pivoting section. This is the second pivoting section, starting from the same pivot. Similarly, we can take such section throughout the head. We can take out as many pivoting sections on the head. If the sections are thin, there will be more pivoting sections. If the sections are broad, there would be less pivoting sections. This is how pivoting sections look like. Elevation is the level at which the hair is lifted away from the head. Distribution describes how the hair is combed with respect to a parting or a section. Natural fall is the distribution of the hair which is done along the natural growth pattern of the hair. We comb everything back and give a slight push forward. The hair automatically parts itself. This parting is called natural parting. Natural parting is unique to everyone. Some people have it on the left or the middle or right. Over direction is combing the hair anywhere against the natural fall. Right now, I am over directing the hair from the front towards the back. At the back, I am over directing the hair on the left hand side towards right hand side right now. "90 degrees elevation to the floor." Floor is horizontal. A line standing on the floor is 90 degrees to the floor. So if I have to pick any section and elevate it 90 degrees to the floor, I will elevate it straight up. This section is right now standing on the floor, so it's 90 degrees elevated to the floor. I can pick any section and elevate 90 degrees to the floor. Let's pick on the right hand side of the dummy. We elevate it straight up. This is 90 degrees to the floor. T to the parting distribution. So let me take out a diagonal back section. If I have to comb the hair T to this parting, then this is the direction of T, as in alphabet T. So I will comb these hair like this, so they are T to the parting. Elevation 90 degrees to the head shape. Our head shape is round, so 90 degrees on it will be straight out of the head shape. We can put our comb on the head, and the direction in which the tail of the comb points is always 90 degrees to the head shape. Let me show you. So as I am moving my comb towards the back, the 90 degree is also moving. The direction of the tail of the comb is 90 degrees. At the occipital bone, 90 degrees to the head shape is parallel to the floor. As we are going towards the nape, 90 degrees to the head shape is pointing towards the floor. Similarly for the sides. Let's say if I ask you to take out a profile section and elevate the front 1 inch 90 degrees to the head shape. So this is how we will do it. As we can see, the hair is elevated in the direction of the tail of the comb. As we move forward, it is no more 90 degrees to the head shape as the front hair is loose. As we move back, again it's not 90 degrees to the head shape as the hair at the back is loose. The best way to judge 90 degrees to the head shape is that all the hair in your hand is in equal tension. Elevation 0 degree in the comb. We hold the hair in the comb, tap them against the back and then cut them. This way we get the perfect 0 degree at the back. 1 finger depth elevation. Hair is held in the finger and finger is pressed against the body. Hair is elevated at a depth of 1 finger.